Greetings, huntsmen and hunters. Welcome back to RWBY-JPDE. Alright guys, it's time. We're going to be doing this little thing with Ozpin, and then we're going to go right to the important part of this mission. Let's do this. It wasn't her. Talk. Yes, talk. There she is. Salem, the Queen of the Grim. Ugh. I do love the design of Salem, I'm not gonna lie, but am I the only one who feels like we should have got a bit more details about the world as in RWBY, but that's just me. There's something you should know. Oh? The only reason I'm not cutting this off immediately is morbid curiosity, Ozpin. I feel like that should have been Ozma, you know, because that's what she always calls him in the series, but I guess this is just... I guess the author forgot to put that, or maybe he hasn't watched the following series after, you know, the fall. I wouldn't blame him though, mind you. Wouldn't blame him. I figured. How about reducing your projection size to one suitable for a conversation? I don't like stretching my neck. First and only request you can make of me, Ozpin. Go ahead, shrink down to a good size for conversations. This is getting interesting. Alright. Still can't believe you'd be so brazen. Your arrogance really knows no limits, does it, Ozpin? Quickest and safest way to get in touch with you. With a magic channel we created together, when we still could stand the sight of each other. Nothing sacred to you, even the past. Says the abomination. Oh, I think I'm in good company right now. Should I act the good wife to make you feel better, dear? How's the school, Ozzy? First year's giving you trouble. Is playing the long game treating you well? Has someone been born that can finally kill me? Or are you still wasting time and the lives of your allies? When I say abomination, I'm referring to the soul, not the body. Anyway, I didn't contact you for a childish provocations. Then out with it. What is it you need to talk about? Showing the picture of Janara, isn't he? Oop, she's surprised as well. Intrigued, actually. What is the meaning of this? You really don't know. You called me just to show me some kind of computer simulation. What's that for you even for? This isn't a simulation. This was recorded recently live in the Bartio forest, a few minutes before the Gamera in it was just killed and most of the forest burned to the ground. So you had a hand in it. No, I didn't. And I didn't have any connection to the small mini you featured in the video. And judging by your reaction, neither do you. So you're telling me that she's real? Yes. Also, she's a magic user. And I have no idea where she came from. You said this is something I should know. Why? You know why. Oops, thinking about his daughter's graves. Well, daughters, they did have 4. I'm not sure what the names are, they never really specified. Some people like to give them like random names, some people like to name them after seasons. But who knows what they're actually called. Maybe we'll know in the future if, you know, when Viz Media finally makes a RWBY anime, maybe they'll expand on the story a bit more. It's getting intense. Oh, there she goes. I wonder where she went to. Could I really have been so focused to allow something this big to... Headmaster? Oh, Glenda. I'm sorry. Did I interrupt your train of thought? It's fine, Glenda. I was just reminiscing. Did the list arrive? Yes. All suitable jobs and hunters for the first year's final exams. Oop. Alright, what's next, huh? Oh, here we go. Back and peek. The view is breathtaking from here, isn't it? Yeah. I wonder what it was like when people still lived here. The bustle of people, the smoke from the chimneys, the light of the town. I'm sure I can run a simulation of the computers on Papa's ship if you like. Thanks for the offer, Penny, but it was just daydreaming. No need to go through all that trouble. I see. The offer still stands, though. Anyway, we're done with the surveying of the area with our part of the mines. What about you, Penny? If you're done as well, that means everyone's finished with their assigned survey. Jack is waiting for us downstairs. Let's go then. Should be starting pretty soon. This is going to be a dangerous thing we've ever done. Gods, I mean, not that I could be any other way, but hearing it said out loud like this is... We actually are almost there, aren't we? Professor Peach found a map of the tunnels. They go deeper and stretch further than we could ever imagined. Despite the relative short time the mining operation has been remained open, the crews amassed an impressive amount of chambers and horizontal passages added all together. The total length of this mine is 287 kilometers. Holy! And the deepest part reaches 327 meters. You could fit all the beacon upside down in it. 2 times. Thanks, Penny. We really needed more dread. Oh, you're welcome, Evelyn. Oh, we can't stay mad at you, Penny. And if anyone couldn't have in the fandom, I'd really want to have a talk with them. Like, how could you be mad at that face? Honestly. Exploring all of it takes months. And that's more counting the fact that this place has been left unattended for a decade. It's just a matter of it's just a matter of what awaits us down there. There's also the inherent dangers of a mine. Like what? Well, miner's lung for starters. All the dust getting in your throat, that's what miner's lung is. Ugh, not very pleasant. Pockets of explosions or poisonous gas. Cave-ins, floodings, asphyxiation. This is starting to make me wish we were back in Bartio. After 10 years, I doubt the ventilation is still working. There's not even any electricity in the area. This is going to take a lot of preparation. Most of it's going to rely on you and Janara, Kenji. What do you need me to do, Jack? I need you to tell us where we need to go. How deep? I need you and Penny to do what you did the first day we were here. Again, and find the boss. I shared my aura with him that day. I can do it. Leave it to me. Janara, I need to restore this area's power grid. I need you to use your creatures to explore the elevator shafts and the tunnels and clear out the ventilation. Will do. Wait, did I just take an order from her? We're going to need the right equipment. We're going to need a few people as backup. But before all that, partner, we need to know if we should be doing this in the first place. I understand. We're almost there. We're finally at the mines. Where the thing told us to go. Thing is, we don't know anything of what awaits us down there. Janara's creatures can probably tell us something, but I doubt she's going to be able to tell us everything. If the danger that thing represents was in the open, someone in Peak would have done something about it before it was too late. Before going on another suicide mission, we need more than just the boss. Ooh, hold on. We need to know more about the boss. And there's only one person that can tell us more. The Flame. Ooh. We should get started on what we can accomplish right now. Yes. Penny? Ready. Janara, will your creature be able to work without you around? Yes. Once created, the given task they'll be completely autonomous. Why'd you ask? Because there's absolutely no way we're leaving you here alone in case your creatures accidentally stir the hornet's nest. I see. Alright, just like the time with Titania and Evelyn, the distance was much greater that time, so there should be a walk in the park. Oop. Am I the one who feels like this is kind of like Ian from Hunter x Hunter? Just look it up. Ian's basically... You ever seen Pokemon? You know, the anime where Lucario does that thing where he uses his aura to sense around. It's like that. It's pretty cool. I'm ready, Kenshi. Huh? No, you're not. Huh? But I thought I just need to keep physical contact with you. Yeah, but why are you grabbing my shoulder? I extend my right arm towards her, hands stretched out wide. Oh, they got a hug. I see. She grabs it with her own and gives it a gentle squeeze. With hands able to crush concrete, I smile at her. And then I focus. That's pretty wholesome, not gonna lie. There it is. The boss. I found him. This aura is so alien, fragmented. I've never felt anything like this. Even when I felt Evelyn Bartio, it was perverted, damaged, but it was still... There's something just wrong with this aura. It's like I can't probably grasp it as one. He's at the deepest level of the mine, in the largest chamber. Of course he is. Well, that's one thing down. Now I just need to talk with my guest. Yeah, well maybe we should focus on, you know, saving Amber next. Almost time to end this. Okay guys, I'll cut you in on the Sunday when we do the mission. See you in a bit. Okay guys, now this is a little bit of dialogue that takes place just the following day after our little excursion to the mine, so I thought I'd just show it. So Janara's staying with you and Professor Peach. Just like last time, that although she doesn't sleep all that well tonight. Oh, what's something bothering her? Mom said she kept looking out the window at Beacon. She was thinking about Amber, wasn't she? Most probably, yeah. I understand how she must feel, not being able to help despite how much she wants to. Which begs the question, honestly, considering how their first meeting went, when and how did they become so close? It's not that they become close, well, think about it this way. Janara is powerful and her monsters too, but Amber is more experienced than her. Both times they fought, she could have just killed her. She let her go and actually told her what she was doing was wrong. Which is how Janara was actually able to hit Amber the second time. Despite what her attitude may say, being completely alone in a big place like Peak for years, the power on a mission that you don't understand, I wasn't just the first person to ever come into contact with her. She was the first person who ever told her something about herself. The first to teach her something about herself. Oh yeah, with what we learned about our origins, I understand 100% why she feels this close to Amber now. Speaking of which, since it ties into the boss, you think you're going to share? I think it may be time, yes. I'll have to go ask her. Kenshi, how much more aura is Bella going to need? I don't know. I'll have to ask her. Okay guys, I'll cut you in the next part of the dialogue or when the event actually takes place. See you in a bit. Okay guys, and we're back. Now, I actually skipped a few little bits of dialogue, but it's most just got to do with Amber. Well, not got nothing to do with Amber, but rather Ruby and Bella's little side thing we saw in the last episode. It had nothing to do with Amber, so I decided to skip it. Along with the whole, you know, sucking face respectfully thing, because that has nothing to do with that either, just got to do with the mines. So that said, let's continue. You're about to fall asleep? No, I'm not. Shut up. What are you even doing? Trying to get in touch with her. I don't know exactly how, but doesn't her situation, her body health worsens to the point that she can't gather enough magic to appear to us anymore, that doesn't mean I can't try and contact her on my own. Gather magic. Is that how it works? Yes. While only aura users can constantly use their aura in large amounts for a specific purpose, any living being constantly releases aura. Okay, that sounds like the prospects of Nen once again. Like, seriously, just look up Nen, guys. It's a difficult concept, but it does sound similar. So whenever you use magic, you gather a large amount of this released aura from the environment and then shape it into the form of a spell. I see. By the way, yes, guys, this is the thing I wanted to show you. This is basically a casual look for Amber, and I gotta say I love it. It's actually a nice little style, but it's the only other style she has. Sadly, she hasn't got anything else other than her bikini, which I probably won't show, but if you ever want me to do an entire episode of all the female characters in bikinis, which I probably won't do, but if I ever do it again in the future, like another little route, just let me know, and I might just do this thing where I just change the costumes of the characters every now and again. Just let me know. Okay, let's continue. But if I'm in a place where there's very few things, like a desert or a wasteland, I asked the same question once, I think. From what I remember, they told me that this extra aura accumulates over time in the ether, doesn't disperse, so even in places like that, you should have plenty of it to go around, even if there hasn't been magic battle recently. And well, there's a very few of us magic users left. I can't really do anything to help her with that plan, so I can at least try and not make her feel lonely. I understand what you mean, but if you crash before you haven't been getting enough rest, you're not going to be able to do that either. You need sleep properly. I know. 5 more minutes and then we're going back. God knows what happens if Ozpin noticed you in the school. Oh, she's gonna do that, isn't she? Ozpin is the guy who's in the place where they need to go through to get to Amber, isn't he? What does he even want with her? Simple, he's trying to protect her despite how much of a poor job he's doing. Like, seriously, how many... Like, he's already lost one maiden in the canon, and he's nearly lost 2 others in the process because how terrible he is at planning, and also the bad guys are constantly ahead in the series, but I'm not getting into that. Anyway, I'm fine. I don't need to sleep more. Maybe if I close my eyes and focus... Yes, just focus for a little while. Oh great, she's gonna nod off, isn't she? Yep, she's nodding off. You know, that's not meditating, that's sleeping. I know the difference. Oh, I do love that little image. It's a very lovely image, I'm not gonna lie. It's a very nice picture of Amber. You saw her, didn't you? Is there really nothing else I can do? Don't worry, Janara, we will save her, I promise. Okay guys, now I'll see you guys on the Sunday when the event truly takes place. As long as there's no little events taking place, but until then, I'll see you guys then. See you in a bit. Okay guys, and we're back. This takes place just after I said that little bit of dialogue just then, so let's take a look. So apparently the lockdown of the tower isn't autonomous, but it's tied to the lockdown of the entire school. The lights out, so to speak. So there's no way to undo it without undoing the lockdown on the entire complex. And that would be impossible to hide. Now, some serious hacking at least. Penny, do you think? I fear it would take too long a time and draw too much attention to CL. Just finding a way to get the access code is being incredibly taxing, considering it changes every day. But on that note, she says she will be able to craft a suitable advanced spyware by Wednesday. With that, we'll be able to get the password for the elevator, but it will only stay hidden for a limited time. Afterwards, she'll have to redo everything from the top. we have the infiltration next week then. Yeah. Even if it's... Yeah. Thing is, if we can't sneak in at night, we'll have to find a way to get Ozpin away from his office. From his office, I suppose, guys, but it's just, you know. See, it says here, get Ozpin away from its office during the day for enough time. So, it's just a bit of dialogue flop, but that's just the guy, because he's not, you know, he's not English, I can't remember where he's from, guys, I can't just remember the top of my head, so, yeah. Any ideas? Not one. I don't know a thing about this guy. We need to find something that will hold his attention. A distraction. I'll try and see if Glenda has any ideas or a hint about it, but as far as I know, Ozpin has only ever cared about his work and his mission, wherever it may be. Well, we all know what that is, guys. Okay, hopefully, guys, this will be the last time we have to do this for the actual mission, so until then, guys, I'll see you in the next part of this event. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, and we're back. This little part got to do with, like, the little plan to get Ozpin away, so let's do this. The last time, I'm not lost. I'm just waiting for my mom and big sis to come back with an airship. Your concern is appreciated, but unnecessary. Alright, sweetheart, but don't forget that you can always ask a cop for help if you get into trouble. Yes, thank you. Do I really look that useless on my own? I'm not. Janara, you look like I don't know how old Janara's supposed to look, but she looks like a 5 or like a 6 or 7 year old. Like, most people, you know, when they see a kid sitting around by themselves, they immediately become concerned. It's just a common courtesy. It's nothing wrong with that. I'm not. Hey, Janara, we're back. Did you wait long? Long enough for every bleeding heart in the range of killing me to ask help. Come to ask if I needed help or I got lost. Aw, they just can't help but wanting to help the cute little girl. Whatever, let's just go. Any developments? We're kind of hit a stumbling block, truth tell. Have you? What kind of stumbling block? In short, we can only get in there during the day, so we need to lure the guy away from his office. And we need to know... We have no idea how to do that. With further thinking, we can wait till tomorrow. Let's go back now. Who's hungry? We are! Janara, we know you're thinking, and we appreciate the offer. Oh, yep, she's got the idea. Yeah. Alright, guys, I'll see you in the next part of this event. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, and it's Sunday. I don't think this is the day that we actually go and, you know, save Amber yet, but I think this has just got to do with Cinder's side of the story. So we're going to be looking at this, and once this is done, we'll probably end the episode. I know it's not the actual saving mission part yet, guys, but it's because all this extra dialogue came out of nowhere and I actually forgot about it, so yeah. Let's continue. Too many uncontrolled variables. Ozpin was to be expected, and yet he's the one who's given us no trouble at all. Our chorus transfer students has worked admirably. None of the staff has given us a second glance, which I'm surprised they haven't, because let's be honest, Cinder does not suit the age of a teenager. No matter how young she tries to look, she's still got the figure of a woman in her 20s. Is that how old she is? I don't know. She's probably in at least her 20s, because she always says, because I don't know how old she is, but she's literally a femme fatale, so I don't know how old she is. The biggest annoyance so far has been the students. First years to boot. Team RWBY has gotten into way more operations in Vale time and again, and of course one of them should be tied to the White Fang. Now they'll focus to move to Mountain Glen, though that's nipped in the bud. And Team Jade. I thought I could use them and their semblances, but I may have overplayed my hand. More so with me, because me and you are now basically just a bit of a cat and mouse game going on. I wanted them to kill the Gargantuan Grim to free the smaller ones from its influence and attract more towards Beacon, but they eventually went and destroyed those two. They become suspicious. The only silver lining is that I know enough about them to also ruin their own operations, but I need to be careful now, not to make our interests mutually exclusive. Which may as well already be, for all I know. I should have researched them more before. Unbecoming. Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. M'lady, look at yourself. Don't tell me didn't you tell me you could accomplish this? Yet here I find you, obsessing over your lack of control. No plan survives first contact, m'lady. And obsessing over the details, especially those out of my control, has always served me well. Indeed it has. To what do I owe the honour, m'lady? Have I displeased you in some way? Not at the moment, no, but something has come up, and I would like you to look into it. Oops, she's getting a flashback. Oh, got nothing to do with us, but we might as well. This is still got to do with the Amber rescue. There you go, another full charge. Thanks, big bro. Bella, what's wrong? Nothing. Wrong exactly. It's just I never got this much aura in me before. It feels a little. I feel a bit like overreacting. Oh, I see. Hopefully you don't throw up then. That'd be a waste. Kenshi. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my god, Kenshi! Titania, what's wrong? Have you seen Janara? Me, when you got off the bullhead? Can't say I have. Ugh, of course not. Darn it. Titania, what happened? Why are you looking for Janara? Because this. A piece of paper? What? Is she crazy? Oh, here we go. Are we surprised? Janara, you're a crafty girl, but why are you doing this? You don't need to. Well, here goes. Ooh. So, I heard you've been asking about me. You. I'm Janara, and you're Ozpin the headmaster, right? Oh, she's speechless. Can't blame her though, because let's be honest. She could easily pass as his daughter, mostly because of how much she looks like Salem. Always big wonder though, like, what would happen if Salem ever did get another daughter? Would she, be less aggressive now? Would she be a bit more kinder, a bit more compassionate? Or would she just go full-blown overlord and just basically just turn her daughter or son or whatever child she gets into the next king or queen of the Grim? We'll never know, because they don't really explore that storyline much. Yes, I am. You want to hurt me or something? Hurt? No! Okay, then what do you want with me? Nothing. Nothing in particular. I would just like to talk. Talk. Alright, that sounds doable. But not here. I don't trust you. I understand. Where then? And when? Let's say we meet in Vale next Sunday. 10 AM. In Vale, but... What's wrong with Vale? Just your appearance. Oh, that? I already tried. They just think I'm some kind of farness. What kind of farness could they possibly take you for? Some kind of albino lizard? Like, seriously, I'm curious now. Like, maybe not a bat farness, because we've already seen that twice. Granted, one was that terrible Justice League crossover, but the other one was Yuma, I think he was called? Yeah, Yuma. Oh, I don't know what kind of farness she could possibly pass. I mean, looking at it, I'm thinking some kind of spider fauna, because she kind of looked like the vines in her arms like Tifa did. But, yeah. maybe a Black Widow spider furnace. Yeah, that could work because the little jewel on her head kind of reminds me of a Black Widow spider symbol. Although she kind of looks like a ruby version of Raven. I see. No problem then. Of course not. I gotta go now. I hear someone coming. Yes, that's understandable, considering you... Anyway, I'll see you next week. That's what we said. Ciao! Ozpin! Are you alright? What happened? I just had the strangest visitor. Through the window I noticed. Did they leave? Why didn't you call for help? There was no need. They weren't threatening. I'm not helpless, and more importantly, they confirmed that our mysterious Janara is in no way tied to Salem. You mean it was the girl that... Yes. Also, it means I'm invited to a playdate. You what? Okay guys, I'm gonna video here. Like I saw, like, comment and subscribe. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to this last little bit of dialogue, guys, and I really will end the episode. Do you understand? A young girl who resembles you in appearance. She also supposed to be a magic user and to have attacked the Gamma in Bartio Forest. You have a lead in mind. I suggest you pursue it. Milady, pursuing it may cause me to come in contact with our out-of-control details. Uh-oh. Milady, I'm thinking. She's thinking? Tread carefully, your mission takes priority. Or as you wish, milady. She had to think about what takes priority. Who is this girl? A potential daughter, maybe? Like I said, maybe. Alright guys, it's time. I'm going to end the video here. Like comment, and subscribe, Jeff. And I'm out of here. See ya.